Hello, this is Alex, and we're gonna be playing Democracy 3 today. I just randomly stumbled upon this game on Steam, quite a while ago actually, right before Christmas in December time. And, it's actually really cool. I like civilizations and those types of games, so I'm gonna make a bunch of short clips of this one, because it takes a long time to go through an entire game. So we're going to start a new game. You could be a bunch of different countries, and you get to be the leader. That's pretty much the whole premise of the game. Obviously, though, you can't be like China, so it's called democracy, so sadly you can't be a dictator. The US is kind of aggravating to do. I'll just go in order. We'll start with the United Kingdom. Okay. The population is 63 million people. According to July 2012. Also, a lot of this is based off of real life, so it's kind of, you might learn something as well. And I'm a little sick, so I apologize if I cough or something in the middle of the video. Anyway, its size is 243,000 square miles. Life expectancy 80 years. Blah blah blah. There's all the rest of this stuff. Yeah, Big Mac Index. It's my favorite. Okay, so you could change the difficulty. I'll keep it at 100 just because there's a monarchy. I'll leave it as realistic as possible. So all of this is pretty much the norm for England. So, and you can choose a bunch of different parties that you want. Okay, see, that's what I was talking about a little earlier. Okay, I'll go with this. Okay, scheduling photo opportunities, posturing on foreign policy. Congratulations on your election victory. Pretty much I'll be Prime Minister for the rest of my life, according to, England. I probably won't play it for an entire lifetime. Anyway, because you're able to if you wanted to. I have done that before. Welcome to your new job as Prime Minister. The lives of all 63 million citizens are now in your hands. As you will imagine, there are a number of situations and concerns that you will need to deal with as soon as possible, while keeping an eye on the long-term improvement of our citizens' quality of life. Plus, do not forget that you face re-election in 4 years, so you will need to monitor the opinion polls and our party membership. Good luck. So it seems that our biggest issues is the GDP and definitely the unemployment. So this brings you up to the main screen, and these are all the different issues. You have on the bottom left public services going around counterclockwise. You have tax, then you have economy, then you have welfare, foreign policy, transportation, and then law and order. So, and it does say it like way in the back behind all of the little bubbles what they actually are. But I read them out just in case if you couldn't see them because it's kind of faded. So I don't know how good it is on the video. Anyway, so the people who are upset currently are the capitalists and the middle income, and this shows you why they're upset and what causes their upsetness. So middle income doesn't like the property tax a lot. The faster the arrows go, the more unhappy they are. So, and capitalists are always upset, so I'm not going to worry too much about them. But the farmers, the conservatives, and the retired people are happy with me, and the environmentalists and the state employees. So that's pretty good. Okay, so currently organized crime is an issue. This is due to the intelligence services. So if I increase the the intelligence services, then I can decrease the organized crime more. However, it makes a lot of people unhappy. So liberals become more upset. Patriots become happier though. But crime and organized crime go down quite considerably. So I think I'm going to go to high-tech spy services. And whenever you apply something, it costs you, I wouldn't say money, but points. So it costs 7 to raise it and 8 to lower it. So I raised that. That'll be one of my things to do this year. Oh yeah, here's a bunch of different things that you can do. This shows you the intelligence briefing. These are all the different crazy people, all the different groups, and all the ones with guns are the ones that might assassinate you. So you can get assassinated in this game, sadly. Polling, I'm gonna go with the tutorial because I've played this game before. So this shows you what groups, how much they rate you and stuff, and how far along they are out of 100. So this shows you the percentage of how much they support you, and then this is the amount of cynicism and the amount of complacency. So all pretty kind of obvious, I suppose. Focus group, you can look at random people, and it tells you like what they identify themselves as and how it affects their approval. So since this person is a trade unionist, and that's one of their most negative approvals, it brings it down a little bit. So that's why this one's at 67%. And it's really specific, like it gives random names and organizations, voting probability, and I mean it's pretty crazy. So this shows all the this shows how popular my policies are currently. I started this all new, so this would be all of the policies that are already in place in England, and I can change them and stuff. So, and obviously all the ones in red are unpopular. Changes, this shows everything that I've changed. I haven't really changed any of these. And then currently the country is a socialist liberal nation. So that's moderately. So okay, and then we have more stuff. Obviously, this shows how much spending I have. See, because if you go over to is it on here? Yeah, if you go to here, this shows how much debt you have, and I don't want my country to be like the U.S., so I don't want a big debt. So you always want to keep your green above your red, and this is the red is very barely over the green, so that's okay. But what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to either decrease my prices of what I offer, so like I could cut state pensions and stuff. Obviously, if I lower the cost of these, then I'm going to have more people unhappy with me. Or I could increase the income by increasing taxes, and that always makes people upset. So, and then obviously it gives you all the list. The income tax is the most heavily taxed portion of it. That's where I get 55% of my wealth currently. So, and then sales tax is pretty huge too. So yeah. Okay, so this gives you different policies. These are policies that we don't have yet that we could add if we wanted to. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do any of these yet, and then I could add new taxes if I wanted to. I might do a recreational drugs tax. It has a 0 popularity with voters. It's not exactly super high, but school tax credits. Oh, okay. I'll do this then, because I could tax it and a lot of people support it, so that people want to go to private schools more often. The people who are unhappy are middle income and socialist, but most people are pretty happy for this. So, I don't know if I should put it on maximum. Yeah, I'm gonna put it on maximum because the unhappiness is really low in comparison to like the private school's happiness and the money I'll get. So I'm just gonna do this. I can make socialists and the poor happy with other policies I do. So our deficit is currently 3.69 pounds. That's not too bad. I just closed the gap a little bit more. And there's only so much you can do in each like, it's not really a day. I forget exactly how much time it is in each. And then these are all the people that work underneath of me. The higher the score, the more points they give me. So, yeah. These are the capital, see, so this is why I want people that support me. See, these people normally are the people who are very loyal and are very effective. Surprisingly, none of them really are, but it's because they have really low experience. That's why their effectiveness increases as their loyalty and their experience increases, so. And then, of course, I can fire them and then hire new people, but my lowest is this, so. And if they quit, then that looks bad on my government, so I don't want them to quit. Bribing international media modules, posturing on foreign policy. Okay, so here's a summary of the current state of your nation as reported by the various ministers and departments. Okay, so my GDP is still low, unemployment still really high. My health, education, poverty, and crime are meh stuff right there. Debt protection law, there's an urgent policy question that requires your immediate attention. So people, they give me different laws and policies that they want me to decide on. So currently, for the next election, I have 43% of people voting for me. So my polls are fairly decent, I would suppose, at this level, at this stage. So my members are currently trustworthy, and their effectiveness is passable. Okay. Budget report, we have a slight deficit, and they want me to reduce this. That is my current idea. And then the Human Rights Society says it is actively encourage its members to oppose the current government. Okay, so Human Rights is unhappy with me for some reason. Okay, so debt collection agencies have been in the news because of the aggressive methods they are using to extract payment from people who owe large sums of money. These debt collection agencies provide credit to people whom larger, more respectable companies will not lend money. A law is proposed to limit the ways in which such agencies can operate. So I can limit the agencies by making them not be able to give people money if they have low credits, or I could allow the agencies to operate and them to act really harshly against people with horrible debt owed to them, and that'll make the poor people more unhappy. So I'll have to limit the businesses because right now my poverty levels are pretty bad. So okay, yesterday the president met with a group he calls the Coalition of the Willing, or as the rest of the world calls them, Britain and Spain. Jon Stewart. I actually know that. I saw that episode of Jon Stewart talking about George Bush. It's kind of funny. Okay. See, capitalists are always really upset about everything. So it's almost impossible to ever please them without screwing everything else up. I don't want to become corrupt just to make business people happy, so. So currently the trade unionists are unhappy because of the unemployment rates mostly. A lot of things are privatized, but that's just kind of how it goes. Okay, so there's a lot. The GDP is helping a lot, but there's a lot of other stuff they're bringing down. There's so much. Okay, currently alcohol abuse is an issue that's facing our nation because of unemployment and because of alcohol consumption. Community policing and the police force are helping out with that though, but this is making health worse. So how do I decrease alcohol consumption? The alcohol law is making that better. So I need to change my alcohol laws. Yeah, the minimum age is 18. So if I bring this up to 21, it will make liberals unhappy, the youth more unhappy, but it will bring it from helping alcohol consumption to helping decrease it. So I'm going to have to at least bring it up to 21. And then my alcohol tax is only at 19%. So I'm going to bring that up to 50%. And I know it's crazy, I always do crazy taxes on this game. But, you know what? That's their fault. No, I'm not going to do that. Yeah, I'm just going to leave that because that's going to make people really unhappy. So currently, yeah, each term takes 3 months. Okay, that's what I was trying to think of before. So I can only do so much in every 3-month period. So, and then of course when that ends, then I have to make sure I get elected again. So currently, I have a pretty big deficit. So let's go to my financial data. And let's do some income. I'm gonna raise the tobacco tax. Should I? I'm gonna raise it up to 45. Oh wait, I don't think I can. Yeah, I don't think I can. I don't have enough. I don't have enough capital currently. Inheritance tax. I normally raise this one up. I don't have enough capital still. Not enough for that one. Yeah, I can't raise any taxes. Oh, sorry. Can't raise any more taxes this time. Normally the UK has really good foreign policy stuff, so I don't think I have any issues with that. Currently health is bad. Oh, asthma epidemic. So, if I... So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to start doing buses. Increase my buses. It makes motorists unhappy. However, it helps reduce never mind, that might be a bad idea. No. Rail subsidies. Okay, this makes motorists unhappy and it worsens unemployment slightly. However, rail usage increases, commuters are happier, poor earnings increases, middle earnings increases. That costs a lot of money though. Yeah, that costs a lot of money. A lot of this game is just a lot of deep thinking, so... Welfare. Maybe I need to do some welfare to help people out, because there's a lot of consumer rights. Okay, I'll do this. Okay. Okay, next. Fudging unemployment figures. Posturing on foreign policy. Okay, we'll do one more 3-month period. Yeah. We'll go up to, one more 3-month period, and then I'll end this video at that. So my crime got worse. Okay. There have been calls for a law to increase the availability of information held on databases about citizens without their knowledge. These include the records held by private medical companies, insurance companies, and debt collection agencies, as well as information held by government departments. Okay, so I could reject it. Nobody likes the idea of the government holding information about them, but in some circumstances this needs to be done. The government isn't out to spy on everyone, but passing this law will just make it harder for the intelligence services to keep a watch on serious criminals and terrorists. It will also affect a large number of businesses who have customer databases who will be swamped with yet more bureaucracy. Or I can propose it and say, it's essential that we have this law passed, as it is one of the checks and balances required in any truly free society. The average law-abiding citizen should not be spied on or monitored by multinational corporations with computer databases and the potential for abuse by government agencies if the citizens cannot view what data is being stored is huge. Okay, so this issue is actually a really difficult issue. A lot of people face this issue in the modern day world. A lot of governments do. And this could lead to huge debate. And I have fought for both sides in debates previously, so I really have no idea which one to pick. Right now I am defending the government, so in the governmental perspective, it's probably best to reject this proposal. It might make some people unhappy with me, especially liberal people, but I think that selecting this will make the corporations happier and stuff. So I just don't want to propose it, but then make me have to pay more, so I'm just gonna press reject. Oh, I just noticed that my mouse is hidden. I'll change that for next time. I apologize. Okay, so the avoidance of taxes is the only intellectual pursuit that still carries any reward. That's funny. I like that one. I've heard that one before too, but... Okay, so currently our uncompetitive economy is an issue. Probably because of productivity. I need to stop alcohol consumption, so I'm gonna raise this alcohol tax because this is causing all sorts of issues. The less alcohol people are drinking, the more people are going to be working, so. And then I want to look at the potential laws I could pass. Biofuel subsidies. So this helps a lot of people. This is probably a good one, because this makes the environment cleaner and stuff, or clean fuel subsidy. Right. And the farmers will be happy with this one too, so. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely pass this. It will cost money, but it will be worth it. So I really need more money because my expenditure is higher than my income. So I'm going to go to my taxes and increase my taxes somewhere along here. I really want to do like a tobacco tax or an inheritance tax. How much more points do I have anyway? Oh, 7. Food stamps. This helps a lot of people, but this will cost me money. Okay, well, I'm gonna do food stamps because this will make people happier. And it's gonna cost quite a bit of money, but helping people is my ultimate goal, not making money. I will fix this by increasing taxes soon. So, but that's all I have. That's all I can do. I only have 3 more points, so telecommuting. Okay, I'll do this as well. I'll just do medium. There. Okay, that's all the points I have for this 3-month period. Yep, okay, that's it for this episode. If you want to see more, which I'm going to post more, obviously, before you even have a choice to ask, but if you want to see more of this later on in the future, after I'm done with England, and after I've made England a utopia, obviously you can ask. You might not see this video directly after I record this. This might take a little while, because my internet is currently having issues, so hence the reason why I'm playing this game and not Town of Salem, because my internet is being douchey currently. So when I get that issue solved, I will update this video, and I will update all the rest of my videos continuing after. So thank you for watching. I don't really care if you subscribe, but it would make my day happier. And obviously, like it and comment if you have something to say, or if you like it. Don't just like it because I told you to. Okay, anyway, I'm wasting a lot of time. I tend to do that, so I apologize. Bye, have a good day.